Hi again, everybody. It's Silo Rebel basketball tonight, and it's girls action in the Class 3A regional tournament tonight here from Lone Grove as the Silo Lady Rebels take on the Hugo Lady Buffaloes in this regional winners bracket game. The boys contest earlier this afternoon. The Rebels stayed alive in the regional bracket with an elimination victory over Marietta. Final score in that one was Silo 90 and Marietta 49. A dominating win by the Rebels as they move on. They'll play again tomorrow night at 7:30. Tonight, the Lady Rebels try to continue on in the winners bracket and punch their ticket for the regional championship game here Saturday night. If they can knock off a Hugo team, which they played just a couple weeks ago. That was February the 10th. In that contest 13 days ago at Silo. And it was a tight one through about three quarters before the Lady Rebels pulled away in the final period and ended up winning that by a final score of 66-47 over Hugo. And that game, leading scorer Tiani Ellison, she was held under double figures, had a tough shooting night, but the rest of the Lady Rebels picked up the slack and were able to help Silo prevail in that one convincingly at the end as Avery Beecham had a big contest, Michaela Clark, and then Riley Pierce also had a solid game, as did Katie Emmons in that one for Silo. As we get ready for the start of this one tonight, the Lady Rebels come in 18-7 on the season. The record for Coach Jake Job's team ranks 7th in the state in the final Class 3A poll. And they knocked off Lone Grove for the district championship last Saturday night, 69-56 to move on to this contest. Hugo, meanwhile, is at 10-11 on the year for Coach David Van. And they beat Marietta 40-23 in the district finals. That was last Friday night, their last action for the Lady Buffaloes. And as I mentioned, Silo a 66-47 winner. The pace of this one is going to be pretty key as Hugo, they don't score a whole lot outside of, they try to keep the scoring down and utilize their defense. We'll see if Silo can dictate the pace and take advantage of their pressure opportunities. They kind of wore Hugo down in that earlier meeting with their full court pressure. So warm-ups have finished, and we are getting set for the going to have starting lineups for tonight's contest. Silo and Hugo tonight here on SiloRebels.tv and across the Squirtle Network. As I should be joined by my man Asher momentarily. As we're going to pause for the national anthem before the start of this evening's contest. So we're ready for starting lineups in this one. Hugo, the visiting team on the scoreboard, wearing the black uniforms with the gold trim. And for the Lady Buffaloes, they will start Callista Kelly, a 5'9 sophomore. Also in the starting lineup for the Lady Buffs is Danae Akins, a 5'6 senior. Asia Jordan, a 5'7 senior. Then Kalisha Shelton, a 5'8 sophomore. And the final starter tonight for the Lady Buffaloes is going to be Kashana Scroggins, a 5'9 junior. That for Coach David Vann. Now for the Silo Lady Rebels, 18-7 for Coach Jake Jobe. And it's going to be the regular starting five they've had for the last couple weeks. Katie Ammons, a 5'8 junior. She averages 11 points a contest. Riley Pierce, the 5'7 junior, averaging 5.2 points a game. Tiani Ellison, averaging over 20 points a contest, 6'1 senior. Charlie Hampton, the 5'9 senior, she averages 4.3 a contest offensively. And Avery Beecham has picked up her scoring the last couple weeks. Had a career high 9 in the contest last week, or a season high 9 in that one, and she is averaging 4 points a game. So for the Lady Rebels, it's Ammons, Pierce, Ellison, Hampton, and Beecham to start with, as joined by my man Asher tonight. And Asher, should be a good contest. The boys got a big win and looking to go 2 for 2 on the night.
The girls could do something pretty good here.
Yeah, they defeated Hugo a couple weeks ago. Tiani didn't have a very good game in that one. We'll see how she does there here tonight. She's out there to jump it up at center court. And the opening tip is controlled by Silo, as Avery Beecham works it down quickly there to Riley Pierce. Pierce back out to Beecham. Looks for Ammons, cutting to the basket, missed the shot inside. And Hugo comes away with the rebound. Looked like the Lady Buffaloes were in a box and one look that time, as had a defender way out on the perimeter all over Ellison. Here's a steal by Ammons. Katie brings it down in the front court, gives it off to Beecham there. Beecham now looks for help. Scroggins shadowing Ellison, as the three no good from Ammons. Rebound off to Scroggins. She's going to take it coast to coast all the way down and score for Hugo. First points of the game. Kishana Scroggins off the rebound, and Hugo out in front 2-0. Silo has the basketball back. See how well the Lady Rebels can shoot threes here tonight. This is a different shooting background and more open space. Here's Ellison cutting to the basket and on the drive, and she's going to be fouled and have a chance at free throws. We saw in the boys game, the Rebels earlier this afternoon, they did not shoot free throws very well at all here. We'll see how the girls do, as the free throw by Tiani is no good. So this has not been a strong point for the Silo girls all season long, as Ellison's got to make 1 out of 2. And it's a 2-1 Hugo lead. Down with the basketball. They break the pressure. Now it's thrown into the backcourt. Ammons is going to come up with another steal. Second of the game for Katie. Work it off on the right wing. Tiani's going to try a long three, and that one is too hard off the back iron. Hugo clears the rebound. Lady Buffs want to push it up. All the way down in the front court. A driving shot as Pierce tried to take a charge. No good. Jordan missed. Ellison with the rebound. Tiani brings it all the way down, and she's going to pull up and hit the jumper from the free throw line to put Silo in front. Tiani with the rebound, went coast to coast. Now the full court pressure after the made basket, but Hugo will break it into the front court. Now the ball's loose, and it's picked up there by Beecham, laying on the floor. Hugo with the turnover. Silo gets it back. Ellison, dish off on the left wing there to Hampton. Kick back out. Ellison goes to retrieve. She's going to try a three from the left wing. It's no good. Long rebound into the hands of Hugo. Lady Buffs quickly into the front court. Here's a drive inside. Nice dish, and up and scoring is Scroggins on that one. Scroggins with the bucket, and Hugo goes back in front for a 3. Beecham going to try a 3, and it's short, but the rebound ends up in the hands of Riley Pierce. Sato has it back on the offensive board. Pierce to Ellison just outside the free throw line, missed the 16-footer, and Hugo gets the deflected rebound. Down quickly, a drive to the other end. That shot contested by Ellison is no good from Kelly. Ellison ends up with the basketball. Outlet pass down to Beecham in the front court. End-to-end action, but not a whole lot of scoring thus far. 4-3, Hugo on top, 3 minutes in. Ellison gets it at the free throw line. Dish out left side. There to Beecham, back to Tiani. Tiani in traffic, goes up with the shot. It's no good from 10 on the left side. Loose ball on the rebound. It's going to be out of bounds to Hugo. Last touched by the Lady Rebels, and here comes the first round of substitutions. Carlacia Brown, the 5'8 freshman, checks in along with Michaela Clark, the 5'7 junior. And we got a quick timeout as Coach Joe wants a 30-second timeout to talk it over. 4:45 to go here in the opening quarter. And it's a 4-3 Hugo lead. Well, actually, neither team shooting the basketball very well here to start with.
No.
It's kind of a tough place to shoot at. We saw the boys game. It took a little while for the Rebels to adjust. Carter Parker missed several threes in the first half, but then finally caught fire in the second half. So it's going to be Hugo basketball out of the timeout. Down quickly with it for the Lady Buffaloes. Scroggins, now the dish off. Now the Lady Rebels in that 1-3-1 zone, which they've played the last couple of weeks. Scroggins misses the shot inside. Rebound deflected into the hands of Carlacia Brown. Here comes Tiani. Brings down, pulls up just inside the free throw line, misses the shot. Brown had the offensive board, missed the putback, as did Beecham, and her shot was blocked out of bounds. So Silo controlling the boards on the offensive end here, but not a whole lot to show for it, as they haven't been able to put any in. Inbounds pass goes to Clark, and she drains a 3.
Bangarang.
Michaela Clark off the inbounds pass, drains it from the corner, puts Silo in front 6-4. Hugo breaks the pressure this time as that pass is deflected, and they say it last touched by Hugo. Or no, I'm going to say it was off of Brown. Going to stay with Hugo. So a Michaela Clark 3. Let's put Silo in front. Hugo tries to answer with a 3, misses. Rebound, offensive by Kelly. Now the pass thrown away ends up in the hands of Connie Tubby, who just checked in. Tubby, the freshman, playing inside. Three-pointer from the corner there by Hampton is no good. Hugo with the rebound. Lady Buffs in transition. 2-on-1 fast break, and they'll score. Asia Jordan, that worked to perfection on the 2-on-1 fast break as Jordan scores for Hugo. Ties the game at 6. 3:24 to go opening quarter. Out front, Tubby has it, top of the key. Starts the drive. May have traveled, but no call there. Michaela Clark gets it. Now she'll dish out, right wing. There's a 3 by Brown. It's no good. Rebound tap try by Hampton is off the mark. Beecham steals the rebound, and Hampton is going to be found going up with the shot in the paint, and it's going to be free throws for Charlie. So Ellison is on the bench for a breather here. 3:01 to go opening quarter. We're tied at 6. And Hampton's going to make the free throw to put Silo in front. Here comes more subs in. And Pierce is back in the game. Cash Atwood for the first time, the 5'3 sophomore. Lady Rebels up by a point. Hampton, next free throw, and Charlie will rattle that one home. 2 for 2 at the line for Hampton, and that is the Silo lead. Lady Rebels are going to fall back defensively and going to pick up at half court. Ellison checks back in. Out front with the basketball is Shelton. Now they feed. Kelly driving to the basket, missed the shot, contested by Ellison. Rebound outlet by Pierce. Into the front court to Clark, underneath there to Brown, and her pass is stolen away. Taken right back by Hugo off the Silo turnover. Too many passes in traffic, and it was stolen. Drive down the baseline by Kelly, and there's a foul whistled. I think it's going on Michaela Clark, and it will be on Michaela. That'll be the first Silo team foul. Here comes Ammons back in the contest. 2:26 to go. Inbounds. Shelton now into the corner. 3 on the way. That one rims off, no good. But an offensive board for Hugo. They work it inside. Scroggins has it rejected by Ellison. Rebound Tiani. Outlet to Atwood, who missed the shot on the other end. Hugo has the basketball, double teamed in the backcourt, having trouble against the pressure, but they get it across. Now down. Here's Kelly, 3 on the way, and it's no good. A lot of contact, no call. Rebound to Pierce, outlet to Ammons. Pass back out, Atwood. Now to Clark, back to Atwood. Somebody's trying to get open for a 3, but Jordan is contesting all of them out there beyond the 3-point line as Ammons is called for a travel. Jordan, she was denying the 3-pointer as Atwood and Clark were each trying to get open and just too slow on the passes with Jordan chasing. Pass to Scroggins. That was deflected by Tiani and stolen. And Beecham's going to travel. So a little bit sloppy on both teams as they exchange turnovers here. 1:29 to go, opening quarter. Silo up by 2. Shelton dribbles against Atwood. Now works it across there to Kelly, and the pass goes inside. Driving shot is no good. Missed that one from Scroggins. Rebound, and Silo has it, and they're going to throw it away. Well, Lady Rebels had numbers there, but turned it over. Errant pass. Trap comes for the Lady Rebels. Hugo breaks it. They get it inside to Scroggins, and she's going to be fouled going to the basket. And will shoot free throws. Kashana Scroggins. 2 shots coming up as Riley Pierce charged with that foul. So Scroggins at the line with a minute to go, and she got a chance to tie it with 2 free throws here, and she hits the first. Lady Rebels getting some defensive stops, but just have not been able to click offensively as both free throws good. We're tied at 8. Once more. Scroggins has 6 of those 8 for Hugo. Clark at front, top of the key, and her pass is stolen. Turned over. Kelly down with it. Pull-up shot for Hugo is no good. That one from the right wing, and Pierce has the rebound. Off to Ammons. Both teams struggling mightily from the field. There's a pass intended for Ellison, and it's turned over. Silo just can't hang on to the basketball at the moment. Here's a Euro step and a nice move. Jordan's driving shot is good. She's down on the floor, injured. Silo out in transition. They've got numbers, and Scroggins kept the layup from happening, got back defensively and knocked it out of the hands of Ammons. Jordan was laying on the other end of the court after that driving shot was good, and she may have injured an ankle. They're going to help her off. She had two teammates back, and there was only one Lady Buff down defending, and Silo was unable to score. Could not take advantage there as the ball was knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Silo basketball on the baseline. A little ahead of myself there. 17 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Hugo with a 10-8 lead. Lady Rebels have gone stagnant offensively. Just two made buckets tonight thus far. Inbounds from Beecham goes to Elliston, back to Beecham, and it goes off of Avery out of bounds. Seventh turnover in this first quarter for Silo. 15 seconds to go. It's Hugo ball. Lady Rebels are going to pick up with a full court pressure. Kelly's going to dribble it across. It's poked away by Beecham and stolen. They get it back. Now Ammons inside against the defender, and her shot is blocked out of bounds. She stopped instead of attacking the basket that time. 4.4 seconds to go. Beecham going to inbound once again, trying to get Ellison open inside. They can't. Pierce gets it. Now to Ellison. She'll drive the left side of the lane and be fouled with 0.6 seconds on the clock. We'll see if they say it's on the shot, and they do. Tiani's going to the line. 1 for 2 tonight. She got a chance to tie it with 2 here. And the first one is good. The next one from Tiani to tie, and she does. Tied up here as the inbounds pass, and that's going to run out the clock to end the first quarter. Nothing settled as of yet, 10-10. I think there may be a lid on the basket down there, Ashley.
Yeah.
As just 2 made field goals for Silo in the first quarter. And the Lady Rebels also turned it over 7 times and got to do a better job taking care of the basketball. Although their defense has forced some opportunities as well, but they have not been able to take advantage of those. I don't think, let's see, I have not scored a point in transition. Any buckets in transition. Both their field goals came on jump shots outside. One by Ellison, one by Michaela Clark. Hugo will have the basketball on the alternating possession to begin this second quarter. Harley Gardner has checked in the game for the first time. She's out there along with Carlacia Brown, Tiani Ellison, Charlie Hampton, and Avery Beecham. And immediately, 5 seconds into the quarter, Gardner is called for a foul. Hugo will have it. Lady Rebels looking to trap, unable to get it. And Scroggins, however, is going to throw the basketball away. That'll be the 7th turnover on Hugo, by my count. Silo has it back. Tie game, 7:41 to go, first half. Ellison, and she's called for a travel. In traffic just inside the free throw line. It's an epidemic of turnovers here for both teams. Need to get things cleaned up as Hugo has it once more. Pass back out front. There's another turnover. That one's deflected by Gardner. Silo's got it back. Here come the Lady Rebels. They'll try a three and hit it. Carlacia Brown.
Bangarang.
Brown's first points put Silo in front 13-10. 45 seconds into this second quarter. Hugo having trouble with the pressure out front, and there's a ball knocked away and stolen once again. Another Hugo turnover. Down quickly. Hampton missed the shot point blank, as did Brown on the putback, and the rebound is out of bounds off of Silo. 2 point blank chances, and they couldn't convert. Had a chance to extend the lead. Off the 9th Hugo turnover of the game. Now Shelton passes right side. Foul's going to be whistled. Now let's see who this one's going against for Silo. They're going to call it on Tiani. Tiani got in foul trouble in that Hugo game at home a couple weeks ago. That's just her first tonight. 6:37 to go, first half. And let's see, Tiani's going to check out. Ammons is back in. Interior pass goes to Scroggins, and she called for a travel. That's the 10th Hugo turnover. Ammons has it right wing for the Lady Rebels. Now Ellison's back in. Gives it to her, turns, shoots, missed it, short, but was aggressive that time, and Scroggins commits the foul. Tiani going to the line. 2 free throws coming up for Ellison. She's 3 for 4 tonight. And the first one is in. Comes the next one from Tiani, and it's good. Hit them both. She's now 5 out of 6 on the evening. It's a 5-point Silo lead now. Largest thus far tonight, and that trapping defense has given Hugo all kinds of grief. That's turnover number 11. That's already 5 turnovers on Hugo here in the first 2 minutes of this second quarter. I think they've turned it over every time they've touched it. Interior pass goes to Ammons just inside the lane, missed the shot. Rebound off to Hugo. Lady Buffaloes down quickly. Here's a drive inside. That missed shot. Rebound put back up and in by Scroggins. Ellison went for the block, came up empty. That allowed Scroggins all alone underneath for the rebound, and she scores. Lead is back to 3. Silo being pressured out on the perimeter. Feed it to Tiani. Driving the baseline. They open the floor for her, and she missed the shot underneath. Scroggins gets the rebound. Had a nice move getting around Scroggins, but couldn't finish at the rim. Lady Buffaloes now with it. Silo extending that 1-3-1 zone, and they're going to nearly turn it over again. Kelly saves it, however. Pass off on the left wing. Here's a driving shot. That one halfway down, came back out from Bills over there. Rebound by Silo, down quickly, and Ammons missed it underneath and gets the rebound. Back up, missed again. There's Carlacia Brown, however, and she scores. And a lot of opportunities underneath the basket. And finally, Brown was able to take advantage. Here's a shot inside, and Hugo can't connect underneath. Scroggins missed. Ellison rebound, goes coast to coast and lays it up. Every 19-12. Tiani's bucket makes it. Here's a block shot. That was rejected big time. Pass down. Silo on the other end's going to score with Beecham, and we've got a timeout. That was a block shot with authority, Asher.
Yeah, that ball just got ejected out of her hand. She didn't even see it coming, I don't think.
Tiani with the massive block, and that ignited the fast break. Silo scores with Beecham inside in transition. Lady Rebels have come alive with the flurry here off of Hugo misses, or off of Hugo mistakes. And scoring in transition as 21-12 now. The Lady Rebel lead is 9. 5 points for Carlacia Brown off the bench here in the second quarter. Ellison has added 4 and Beecham with a pair. Tiani's got 3 block shots already. And we're not even to the midway point of this second quarter. Hugo will have the basketball. Silo picking up with a full court pressure. We'll check the lineup. It's Atwood, Beecham, Pierce, Ammons, and Tubby this trip. Oh, there's a massive screen as Atwood runs head on into the screener, and foul is going to be called on Cash. Scroggins was setting the screen, and Atwood just slammed right into her and called for the foul. That's the first on Cash. Hugo inbounding out near midcourt. And they get it inbounded. Pass, Shelton driving to the basket, missed the shot. Tubby tried to take a charge, didn't get the call, but Silo gets the rebound. Beecham down quickly, off to Ammons. Now right side to Pierce. Back out front. Ammons fakes the shot, drives in between 2 defenders. A nice move to the basket and scores. Katie's first bucket puts Silo up double digits. Hugo breaks the pressure this time. Shot inside there is no good by Kelly. Lady Buffs track down the rebound as Jordan is back in from that injury. 3 on the way is up and good.
Yeah, but Silo been doing very good in the paint.
Yeah, Danae Aikens with the bucket there. On the 3 to kind of stop the bleeding momentarily for Hugo. Pass goes to Pierce. Tries to work her way inside, and her turn and round shot is up and in. Riley Pierce has the bucket.
I guess we have the hot hand, I guess.
Yeah. Starting to find the range just a little bit as that shot inside is up and good. That time Jordan hits it in the paint. She's back on the board. Scoring flurry for both teams. Ammons missed the 3 that time. Rebound off to Kelly for Hugo. Lady Buffaloes push it up quickly. Shelton now down the baseline. A drive. Jordan up and in again. Jordan's a tough one to defend, especially with Ellison on the bench, and she has scored 2 straight. Buckets. Cuts the lead to 6. Pass inside. Atwood all alone. Up and in. She waited for the defender to go by and is able to score. Cash has her first bucket. Kelly was dribbling it down that time, and Atwood came from behind, nearly stole it, but it goes out of bounds. So 27-19 is the score now. Subs back in for the Lady Rebels. Ellison's back in the game along with Michaela Clark. Shot inside, that time from Jordan, misses. Rebound off to Pierce. Outlet pass down to Hampton. Back to Pierce. Now Atwood left all alone. 3 on the left wing is no good. Ellison rebound, put back, can't get it to fall. Hugo gets the defensive board there. Shelton has the basketball. Now out front. Silo extending that zone defense once again, that zone trap. Jordan passed down to the baseline. 3 misses. Long rebound. Clark has it, but she stepped out of bounds, I'm afraid. Yep, they're going to say she stepped on the end line. 1:24 remaining here in the first half. Lady Rebels by 8. Inbounds pass goes to Shelton, and she just loses it out of bounds. It's going to be another Hugo turnover. Well, Silo's had 10 turnovers, but Hugo's had 15. A lot more of the Lady Buffalo turnovers have been turned into points here in the second quarter. Hampton to Atwood, fakes the three, drives to the baseline, and her pass is deflected out of bounds. Kind of dangerous territory with the bounce pass down there in traffic, but was trying to hit Michaela Clark underneath the bucket. 1:08 left. Atwood gets it. Now to Ellison. Fakes. Now goes in. Splits two defenders. Up and under with the shot is good. Tiani with some authority that time. She now has 11 for the game. Lead back to double figures. Here's a three by Kelly. It's no good. Hampton with the board for Silo. Under a minute left. Atwood. Now she's called for a travel. Faked the three, started the drive, and is called for the travel. Gives it back to Hugo now with 40.5 seconds to go. Silo with a 10-point lead. Jordan off to Shelton on the left side. Now Shelton starts the drive against Tiani. Goes up, got the shot over, but missed. The rebound, Silo had it. Hampton, but her baseball pass down, looking for Clark, sails out of bounds. So Silo's unable to take advantage there. Gives it right back over. Hugo has it back, 20 seconds to go. Into the front court comes Zion Bills. Now back to Jordan. She's the playmaker out front. 8 seconds left. Jordan penetrates. Attacks Ellison inside. Errant shot. Rebound into the hands of Pierce. She's going to fire up one from half court. And there was still time left as it came up short, but the clock expires without any further damage for the Lady Rebels as they carry a 29-19 lead into the half. So the Lady Rebels, really their best offense was transition points there, Asher, as they were able to take advantage of cash those turnovers, several of the Hugo turnovers into points there in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Still not shooting the basketball that well. See if they can pick that up here in the second half. Looking at the first half scoring numbers for Silo, Tiani Ellison with the 11 points of the 29 in half number one. Then they've had pretty good balance. In fact, let's see, 8 players have all scored for Silo tonight. Here in the first half, 5 for Carlacia Brown off the bench. Then 3 for Michaela Clark. And 2 apiece for Katie Emmons, Riley Pierce, Charlie Hampton, Avery Beecham, and Cash Atwood, all with 2 points in half number one. So the Lady Rebels with a 10-point lead at halftime here in this regional winners bracket contest. Winner moves on to the regional championship game here Saturday night in Lone Grove. 6 p.m. the start time for that one. And let's see, winner of this game will play the winner of another game going on right now, Purcell and Frederick. Purcell with an 11-point lead in the second quarter in that one. And Purcell, dangerous team. already 35 points. They can score the basketball pretty well. And the Lady Dragons, they have an 11-point lead in the second quarter of that one. Going on tonight in Purcell. So it's halftime here. 10-point lead for Silo at halftime in this girls' action. We will take a break here and be back. Second half action coming up in about 8 minutes here on SiloRebels.tv and across the Squirtle Network.
So big when I spilled my cup, I had 2 pieces of ice. Thank goodness it was empty. It's so, yeah. I went ahead and brought me some napkins just in case else should happen. All water. Don't spill nothing. You know, make it easy. When it comes back up, yep. Whoever loses tonight, probably Comanche. Huh? What?
Comanche tonight. Yeah, for Southern.
I went ahead and got you some napkins, so next time you spill your drink.
It said he spilled it. Worried about it. Huh? Hey, no, we're not too far.
Asher.
No, we're not too far. We'll start the second half. Minute and a half.
Eric, you ready? About ready to go?
Halftime here in Lone Grove tonight. Silo with a 10-point lead at halftime in this girls' action. Kevin Farr along with my main man, Asher. Asher got his Luca jersey on tonight. Sporting that pretty good, Asher.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Lone Grove. Hugo Lady Buff basketball.
But Luca's not your favorite player no more?
Lady Buffs.
Well, she is.
Oh, okay. Shea Gilgis Alexander.
Yeah.
Luca, your second favorite.
Second, probably Josh Goody.
Oh, yeah.
Third, probably Luca.
Okay. All right, ready to go here in the second half. Silo's going to send out the original starting five. It's Katie Emmons, Riley Pierce, Tiana Ellison, Charlie Hampton, and Avery Beecham. See what Hugo tries to do defensively. Here's a pass intended for Ellison inside, and it sails into the hands of Hugo. Turnover number one in the second half. Had 12 in the first half. Work it inside, and shot is up and good. Kelly got free that time. A little bit different look by Hugo offensively. Cuts the lead to 8. Down with the basketball. Pierce. Toss out front there to Ammons. Now back out to Ellison. Looks back into Ammons, and her pass is stolen. Back-to-back Silo turnovers to begin the second half. Hugo with the basketball. Chance to get it under 8 now. Silo working out of that 1-3-1. Oh, same thing inside. Kelly got free. The backdoor cut. And Hugo found something at halftime, and they scored 2 times in a row to Kelly cutting to the basket. The lead all of a sudden down to 6. Coach Job takes a quick 30-second timeout to try to change things up because Hugo has made an adjustment at halftime. Got to watch Kelly. She She was just cutting all alone down the baseline, and the Lady Rebels extending too much out on that zone defense. 29-23. Silo has the basketball back. Just over a minute here into the second half. Beecham. Now they swing it. Left wing to Hampton. Back out front there to Ellison. Tiani. Double team. Kicks back to Michaela Clark, who just checked in at that dead ball. Back out front there to Pierce. Now to Clark. Down to the baseline. The pass goes to Hampton. Works it inside. Ellison working against two defenders. There's a bump, and they're going to get a foul on Scroggins, I do believe. Yep. It's going on Scroggins there. She's got a couple. Inbounds pass goes Clark in, and her three is no good. Long rebound to Hugo. Jordan out in front of everybody, and she's going to lay it up. 6-0 run by the Lady Buffaloes to start this second half. The lead is down to 4. Clark works it down to Beecham. Now inside, Ellison spins. Oh, nice drop step that time. And she scores. Tiani finally gives Silo the first points of their second half. 2 minutes in. Kelly attacking, and Ellison slams that one out of bounds, but with a lot of contact, and she's called for the foul. Well, you can just see the Lady Buffaloes being a lot more aggressive heading to the basket here in the second half. Kelly draws the foul on Ellison. Tiani's second personal, and Callista Kelly free throw's good. She's got 5 points all here in the second half. She did not score in the first half. Second leading scorer for the Lady Buffaloes. Here's the shot. It's good. Made them both. The lead back to 4. See what Silo does offensively here. Ellison off to Pierce, right side. Back out front there to Michaela Clark. Fakes the three. Now back to Beecham. I got Ellison posting up, and two defenders around her. Tried to lob a pass in, and it's stolen. Third turnover of the second half. Hugo's got it back. An opportunity to get it under 4 this trip. Jordan works right wing. Pass across the defense to Kelly. Sato switched up the things now defensively. Ellison is sinking back further inside. Now they get it to Scroggins working against Ellison. She missed the shot first, gets a rebound, and they're going to get a foul on the putback try. It's going against Pierce instead of Ellison. Riley reaching in to help. And Hugo's going to the line. Scroggins' free throw is good. Scroggins is a good free throw shooter. And she has cut the lead to 3. It's been pretty much all Hugo here in the first 3 minutes of this second half. Here comes the next one from Scroggins, and it's no good. Scroggins missed the second, just as I bragged on her. That one was wide right. Pass goes to Ellison at the free throw line. Kick out right side. Ammons back in. 3 on the way is no good. Carlacia Brown also back in the game, and she is fouled on the offensive rebound putback try. Brown gave them a spark off the bench in the first half with 5 points, and she's at the line here. As the shot is up and good. Carlacia's got 6 points. Next one, and that's nothing but net. So the lead goes back to 5 for the Lady Rebels. 4:45 to go here in the third quarter. Kelly, now they work it. Scroggins steps out. 3 on the way, and that one is no good from the right wing by Jordan as a foul is called on the rebound. Ellison had the board. Lady Rebels have it back. See if they can answer again, withstanding the early Hugo charge in the second half. 3 on the way by Michaela Clark is good.
Bang-a-rang.
Clark drains the 3, her second of the game, and gives Silo a little more breathing room. The lead back to 8. 5 straight Lady Rebel points. Here's a 3 to answer. It's no good, but Brown is called for a foul on the three-pointer. Didn't need that, but she got her on the arm. Carlatia picks up her first foul, but that's going to put Kelly to the line. 3 shots for the sophomore. She hits the first. 4:02 to go here in the third quarter. The next one, and it's nothing but net. And makes it 6 on the lead. And she hit all 3. Well, that proved costly on that foul on the three-pointer. The lead is trimmed to 5. Beecham dribbles all the way down to the baseline. Now back out left wing. Ellison, she drives in, goes off the glass. Strong move to the basket that time by Tiani, and she scores. 15 for Ellison tonight. Hugo broke the pressure that time on the full court press. Jordan works it out front. Shelton's going to try a 3. That one is no good. Long off the back iron. There's another rebound for Carlatia Brown. Gives it up front to in the front court to Beecham. Back out. Brown's trying a 3, and it's no good. Long rebound. Picked off there by Michaela Clark. Works it inside, and Emmons underneath scores. Good ball movement that time for the Lady Rebels. And a steal. Brown takes it all the way in, and she's going to be fouled. Carlatia Brown, once again, the freshman. A huge spark off the bench for Silo. Foul was on the drive. Now Ammons has it top of the key. Works it inside. Ellison spins, shoots, misses. Too hard off the glass. Rebound to Kelly. Hugo down inside. Scroggins missed inside. Shot up on the putback is good by Jordan. Jordan followed it up. Didn't get blocked out that time. Silo looking to answer. Ellison gets it at the free throw line. Now hands it to Ammons, who shoots and scores. Jumper from Katie. Couple of straight buckets for Ammons now. The lead back to 9. 2:19 to go. Jordan's jumper from the right wing is no good. Beecham has the rebound. Here comes Silo down quickly. Clark, left side. Beecham, we're working out front to Ammons. Now to Clark. Now they get it to Ellison. Splits 2 defenders. Driving to the basket and scores. Tiani with authority again. And the lead is back to double digits. 44-33. Down with it. Jordan. 3 is no good. Ellison with the rebound. Baseball pass down. A little bit short, but Clark tracks it down. Feeds to Brown, and the ball is loose on the court. Saved by Ammons, but into the hands of Hugo. Give it right back. Ellison deflects that one. Almost had another steal. Work it inside, and Kelly's going to be fouled there by Beecham. And it'll be more free throws for Callista Kelly. Already 5 for 5 here in the third quarter. And guess I jinxed her there. She missed.
Yeah, that was a brick.
Yeah. Right after talked about her 5 for 5. So Charlie Hampton back in along with Riley Pierce and Cash Atwood. Ammons and Ellison still out there. Missed the next one, but an offensive rebound by Scroggins. Had her shot blocked from behind by Hampton, but Silo turns it over. Scroggins dribbles down to the baseline. Hampton's going to be called for a foul. Lady Rebels a little bit careless with the basketball there. Was a nice block from behind by Hampton. Reached in and knocked that one out of the hands of Scroggins, who was going up with the shot. Here's the inbounds pass. Scroggins gets it, double teamed inside, feeds off Shelton. Her shot off the glass is no good. And the rebound, I think it was going to be Silo basketball, but Pierce trying to chase it down, touches it last before it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Hugo. Katie Emmons back in. 1 minute to go in the third. There's a dangerous pass in traffic. Emmons had it for a second, but it ends up in the hands of Bills, and a foul's going to be called, I believe, on Riley Pierce. Yep. Pierce is called for the foul. That's the 16th foul. Next one's going to send Hugo to the free throw line. Harley Gardner back in the game as the revolving door of subs continues for Coach Joe. Pass off on the left side. Nearly stolen. Now Gardner. Now it's stolen by Atwood. Atwood takes it in. Waited for the defender to go by and missed the shot, however, and a foul's going to be called on Gardner on the rebound. Harley's whistled for the foul, and we're going to walk to the other end, and this is what you do not want, is Hugo able to score with the clock stopped. 44 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's going to be free throws the rest of the way on Silo fouls. The shot is no good. Loose ball on the rebound, and Scroggins had it for a second, but ends up in the hands of Pierce, and Scroggins called for the foul. Third foul on Scroggins. They can ill afford to lose her, as she is pretty much the main line of defense against Ellison inside. Tiani working out on the perimeter against Scroggins now. 31 seconds to go. Lady Rebels want the last shot of the quarter. Atwood gives off to Ellison. 24 to go. Back to Pierce, right side. They come out to defend there. Sure, they're going to try to clear the side of the floor for Ellison, and do. She drives all the way in the right side. Off the glass, too hard, missed the shot. Rebound is saved by Hugo. Lady Buffs have it 3 seconds to go. I don't know if they know how much time's left. Then they finally figure it out as Ellison blocks the long three at the buzzer to end the third quarter. Well, what started off disastrous for Silo as Hugo got the lead down to 3. Ends up with a Lady Rebel run. They turned up the defensive pressure, and it's an 11-point lead after 3 quarters. Tiani Ellison with 17 points for the game to lead all scorers. Katie Emmons had a couple of buckets in that period. She's got 6. Michaela Clark has 6. And then Carlisha Brown, and she's been the story off the bench. Another spark from Brown when things were going in Hugo's way. She turned it up defensively on the boards and added a couple points. She's got 7. Second leading scorer tonight thus far for Silo. So feeling good here, Asher.
Yep.
1 quarter to go, 11-point lead.
Yep.
So coming out of the timeout here, or out of the quarter break, it's going to be Hugo basketball. Going right to left. They work it inside. Scroggins against Tubby, who checked in at the quarter break to give Ellison a breather, and she scored. Scroggins, they went right to Scroggins inside. Pierce with the shot in the paint. Missed everything, but ends up in the hands of Tubby. Kick it back out. Atwood's three is no good. Now the rebound is deflected into the hands of Pierce. Brown's going to try a three, and it's off the mark. Rebound long to Hugo. Lady Rebels got back defensively, however. And here's a three by Bills. It's up and good. 5 straight by Hugo to start this quarter. Here they come again. The lead down to 6. Atwood works it inside to Beecham. Now out to Tubby on the left wing. Here comes the pressure defensively. Now back out front. That's an errant pass and stolen. Turnover, Lady Rebels. Driving down. Shot is up and good by Hugo. The lead at 4. 7 straight by Hugo to start the quarter. They were trying to give Ellison a breather, but she's got to come back in immediately. Much like the third quarter began with 6 straight Hugo points. Coach Joe has to take a timeout as Hugo has opened the fourth with 7 straight points. That last bucket came from Danae Akins. Just her second bucket of the contest. Ellison checked back in. As she joins Beecham, Pierce, Brown, and Atwood. Now, see if Silo can come up with an answer as Hugo has reeled off Silo. Turn it over. Forced a pass out on the perimeter, and it's right back to Hugo. And the Lady Buffs are cooking. Silo comes out to defend. Out on their right wing. Bills driving, shot in the paint, too hard off the glass. Scroggins fighting for the rebound. It goes out of bounds off of her. Fortunately, Silo gets it back as that one was off of Scroggins. 6.5 minutes to play here in the fourth. Just when you thought the Lady Rebels had some breathing room, it is right back in the fire. Here's Ellison driving down the right side of the lane, and there's a foul whistled on Hugo. They just tough to match up with her when she's headed to the basket like that, and Hugo commits the foul to avoid the layup. Tiani shooting 2. 17 on the night. Free throw is good. That's a nice roll there. Well, that ends the 7-0 Hugo run to start the quarter. Tiani's next one, it's nothing but net there. So back to 6 on the Silo lead. Hugo breaks the pressure this time. Scroggins working against Ellison, and her shot is blocked again. Tiani with their 4th block of the game. We got a whistle and a foul, or no, whistle and it's out of bounds. To Hugo. Lady Rebels turned it over. Hugo has it back, working the basketball out front. Bills. Now to Shelton. Got to watch the backdoor play that they worked to perfection in the third quarter. Here's a long 3. That was too hard by Shelton. Way too hard. Ellison rebound, but her baseball pass is short, intended for Ammons, and stolen. Back down, Hugo, reverse layup is no good. Jordan missed the reverse. Ellison got another rebound. Gives it off to Pierce now. Now to Beecham into the front court. Beecham feeds Ellison, driving, shot is up and good. Split 2 defenders. Go ahead, Asher.
Again, the score is up by 4 for us.
Yep, 4 straight there by Tiani. The lead is 8. Shelton outside. Here's the 3. It's no good. Ammons has the rebound.
Each time they score a lot, we always have to come score a lot too.
Yeah, it's been a game of runs, and there's another bucket Hugo's going to need a timeout, and they're going to take it here. As you said, Asher, it's been a game of runs. Hugo with the big run to start the third quarter. Silo answered. Hugo with the big run to start the fourth quarter, and Silo's answered again. 6 straight by the Lady Rebels. And it's a 10-point lead with 4:46 remaining. So Lady Rebels just need to stay on this run through the rest of the quarter like they did in that third period and be able to preserve this victory and move on to the regional championship on Saturday night. As I mentioned, it'll be against the winner between Purcell and Frederick. And the last score I had was Purcell was comfortably in front. Kelly, now the ball's stolen by Ammons. As Hugo turns it over again. Ahead to Beecham. Beecham, now her bounce pass was looking for Ellison, and they give it right back. Just dangerous pass in traffic. Drive, Scroggins missed the shot, and we got a whistle and a foul. I believe they're going to get Pierce on this one. Once again, the Lady Rebels had a chance to extend it, but gave it back on the turnover. The latest update on that Purcell game, the Frederick has answered, and it's just a 6-point Purcell lead in the fourth quarter. As the free throw is good by Scroggins there. So Scroggins has a chance for one more. And she makes it. So Scroggins, let's see, now for the game, she's got 13 points. Here's a three. It's up and good by Kayla Clark.
Bangarang.
Clark with her third three of the game. Gives Silo a little bit of breathing room at 11-point lead, midway point of the fourth quarter. There's a driving shot, is no good. Put back up and in by Jordan inside. Ellison went for the block, and that left Jordan to get the rebound. (53-44). Silo up by 9, 3:39 to go. Lady Rebels just want to play keep away now and hit some free throws. Beecham dribbling out front. Hugo not really wanting to extend defensively because they cannot match up one-on-one with Ellison. Shelton is guarding her now. Now they're starting to extend a little more. Silo's going to have to, they're going to take a timeout. Probably going to isolate Ellison now since Hugo is extending the defense out. As Coach Jobe takes the timeout to draw it up here. Look for him to isolate Tiani where she can work one-on-one to the basket without any help coming defensively. Silo with a 9-point lead here. 3:12 remaining. Don't forget, we'll have action again tomorrow night here on SiloRebels.tv as the boys game. The Rebels back in action. Another elimination game. It's do or die tomorrow night at 7:30, the tip time. 7:30 here in Lone Grove. The Rebels More than likely, you would think they're going to have a rematch with Comanche, who they beat by 6 earlier this season. Comanche playing at Purcell tonight in the winner's bracket contest. Ellison's going to inbound it out of the timeout. Gets it to Ammons. Now they're going to work to spread the floor. Clark, left side, dribbles back toward the top. Now picks up her dribble. Has to have help. Tiani comes to retrieve the basketball. They've got Kelly on her. Tiani picked up the dribble. Now the pass into the hands of Hampton to Clark. Now just playing keep away. Swinging around the perimeter as Ammons goes to Beecham. 2:45 remaining. Beecham, double team comes. Now to Clark. Now way back out front to Ellison. Give it out there to Ammons. To Clark. Now Tiani open. I can't find her as Clark was double teamed, and foul's going to be whistled on Kelly. And I believe that's 7. Yep, 17 fouls on Hugo. That's going to put Michaela Clark at the line with 2:28 remaining. Free throws coming. First trip to the line tonight for Michaela. Shot is up, and it's no good. Rebound out to Shelton. And ahead there for Hugo. Drive down to the baseline by Jordan. Kick back out. Kelly open for 3. Takes it and missed. Rebound ends up to Beecham, and she's fouled immediately by Shelton. Will walk to the other end. Beecham, average-wise, the best free throw shooter on the squad. I think that was the 5th foul. They tell Coach Van. Nope, apparently not. Not sure who it was called on, but Beecham at the line, 1-and-1, makes it. Avery with 3 points tonight now. Here's the next one, and it's good. Beecham makes them both. The lead at 11 with 2:11 to go. Down with the basketball. Jordan, kick back out. Bill's 3 is good. Bills from downtown, her second 3 of the quarter. Hugo not done yet. The lead back to 8. Under 2 minutes of play. Ammons out front to Ellison. They reach and commit the foul. Going to put Tiani at the line. Kelly commits the personal foul. 19 fouls, still 1-and-1. Here comes Tiani. Free throw, it's good. 21 now for Tiani tonight. Here comes the next one. It's good. She's done a good job overall at the line tonight. 8 for 10 for Ellison. The lead is 10. And Ellison deflects that ball and into the hands of Pierce. Outlet to Ammons. Layup is good by Katie. As Salo pulling away now. Up 12. Minute and a half remaining. Bills right side. She's going to try a long 3, and it's no good. Rebound deflects off the hands of Ellison. And a putback try is no good from Jordan. Down with it quickly for Silo. Hampton forces up a shot inside, missed, and a rebound foul is going to be charged on Pierce, I believe. And we'll walk to the other end. That's not what you want. Coach Job just shakes his head as that gives Hugo a opportunity to cut the lead with no time running off the clock. I think Riley Pierce fouls out on that one. Michaela Clark checks in. So free throw's good by Jordan. Breathing a little easier now, Asher?
Yeah.
And that one rims out no good. Ellison gets the rebound. 59-48 as we close in on 60 seconds remaining. Beecham dribbles out front. She's double teamed, looking for help, and get a foul reaching in. And Jordan slams the ball down. Surprised she didn't get teed up there, but in frustration. 57 seconds to go. Beecham's going to shoot 2. Avery nailed 2 shots moments ago. Here's the free throw. Oh, no good. Jinxed her again. And the second one is in for Avery. 5 points tonight for Beecham. 60-48 the lead. 49 seconds to go. Ammons deflects that ball and couldn't quite track it down as it was rolling to the other end. Couldn't chase it down before it goes out of bounds, but it still ran about 6 or 7 seconds off the clock. 40 seconds remaining now. Jordan works the basketball right side, tries a 3 and hits it. That one from way outside by Asia Jordan. She's the leading scorer tonight for Hugo. Cuts the lead to 9, but not much time left. 23 seconds to go. Ellison's going to be fouled. So let's see. Asia Jordan come alive here in the second half. She's got 18 to lead Hugo, but Ellison at the free throw line. 2 shots coming for Tiani, and the first one is good. Pushes the lead back to 10 with 21 seconds remaining. And the next one is good as well. 62-51 is the lead. Lady Rebels are going to win this and move on to the regional championship. And Ellison went for another block, trying for her 6th block of the game, but she's whistled for the foul and going to put Kelly at the free throw line with 15 seconds to go. Shot is up and good. Callista Kelly, all her points have come here in the second half. She found a hole in the defense early in the third quarter. Scored a couple times. 62-53. Beecham gets it inbounded there to Ellison. 10 seconds to go, and Tiani's fouled by Kelly in the backcourt. It's going to give Tiani a chance for a couple more points. Not sure what the point is in fouling here with down 9 with 10 seconds left.
I would just let them win. I would just let them go.
Yeah, just let the clock run out, but so couple free throws coming up for Ellison. See, Tiani now 24 in the game is, I think another Kelly's fouled out for Hugo, so they got to get a sub in. Here's the free throw, good. Make it 25. And now, well, got confusion at the scores table here. Officials get that straightened out. Comes the next one from Ellison. It's good. So Tiani looks like she's going to end up with 26 tonight to lead the way. 5 seconds to go. 4 seconds. 3. And the shot inside is no good. as the horn sounds, and that's the ball game. Silo wins it 64-53 over Hugo tonight. And the Lady Rebels will play for the regional championship.
Yeah, it's either going to be the winner of the Lexington and Comanche game. So Lexington, Comanche. So the loser of that game will take on the Lady Buffs on Friday. And next up, we've got the Hugo Buffaloes taking on the Long Grove.
64-53, the final score tonight. As the Lady Rebels improved to 19-7 on the season. Tiani Ellison leads the charge, 26 points. She blocked 5 shots. And let's see, also for Silo, Michaela Clark with 9 off the bench. Carlisha Brown with a big contribution off the bench tonight. She had 7. They picked up 8 points from Riley Pierce, or 8 points, from Katie Emmons. Riley Pierce scored 4. And then 5 from Avery Beecham. And let's see, Cash Atwood added a couple, as did Charlie Hampton in the game for the Lady Rebels. 64-53 is your final tonight. And Silo Lady Rebels will play for the regional championship on coming up on Saturday night. Let's see. Take a look here and see. Might be able to get that final score. See who the Lady Rebels will play on Saturday night. Looks like, still playing. Purcell with a 4-point lead over Frederick late in that contest.
Sorry, did you see who won and who you play tomorrow? Girls? Yeah, it's either
Purcell, they're still playing.
Oh, they're still okay.
Purcell's up 4 in the first game. Well, you mean boys?
The girls. So you'll play either. You're okay. So we're gonna have Lexington Comanche's winner. Is that right?
So the Lady Rebels win 64-53, and more than likely will play Purcell. They lead by 4 late in that contest over Frederick tonight, and that matchup going on in Purcell. Don't forget, coming up tomorrow night, we'll have boys action here on SolidRebels.tv as the Rebels stayed alive today with a 90-49 win over Marietta, and they will play tomorrow night at 7:30, likely against Comanche, here to keep their season alive here in the Class 3A Regional from Lone Grove. So that's going to about do it for the broadcast tonight. For my main man, Asher, once again, call him the best 4th grade color man in the business for nothing. I'm Kevin Farr saying so long from Lone Grove here on SolidRebels.tv.